Well, it feels absolutely amazing to be in this new facility. There's 24,000 square feet in this building, and this building was donated to us by a group of doctors who had practiced in this very building. And so we've embarked upon a $1.5 million renovation, and now we are open. And we're just so excited to be able to have this. Our vision is to create a fitness community that honors and serves veterans and first responders in honor of our son, Curtis Bartlett, who was also a veteran and a first responder and lost his life in 2017 in the line of duty.
Before we go into that part, can you backtrack a little quick about like the money that came forward to get all the weights and all that? Is that part of that 1.5 renovation?
Yes, yes.
Gotcha. Well, how does it feel being a proud dad that we're honoring your son?
Well, Curtis was kind of a larger than life figure, and being our firstborn of 5 children, I'm sure we were learning as parents, but he certainly captivated our hearts with his passion and his energy and his enthusiasm, and losing a child is something that you don't get over. You just have to get through it, and we have chosen to take that grief and to turn it into positive action. And so we just knew deep in our hearts that we wanted to honor his legacy. He believed in fitness. He was featured on bodybuilding.com, hundreds of thousands of followers on social media, and he especially wanted veterans and first responders to be fit to serve and fit to protect and fit for life. He thought it was a crying shame that you would see officers out there serving us who maybe could not help us because they were not in their best physical shape. And so with that in mind, that's the motivation and the passion behind not just myself, but a great team of people that are helping us to fulfill this vision.
I promise I'm done is that what you're going to miss about him most, is his energy that he brought?
Well, I think, you know, what you miss about Curtis is that energy, that laughter. He believed in, pursuing life with passion. We have a motto around here, live inspired. And he was the type of person that wanted to take risk in life. He loved adventure. And so it's almost as if he's still right here with us, pushing us to go to the next level, whether that's physically, whether that's mentally, whether that's emotionally or spiritually. And so we miss him, but in some ways he's never been closer.
How does it feel to see the community come together to sort of pretty much come and have this facility come to fruition?
Well, we could not do this without the community. This place is full of mirrors, right? When you go to a gym, and they were donated to us by Vaughn Bassett, which owns a company called American Mirror. The partnership that we have with Twin County Hospital, where we took over the wellness center that had been operating for 40 years, and they entrusted us as Police Fitness and Curtis Bartlett Fitness. Skyline Bank is a local community bank, has taken a risk, $1.5 million to a little small nonprofit. We don't have any money, and so they've taken a risk because they believe in the community. So, and I'm leaving people out, but it's people like that in this community that have really inspired us to keep pushing forward in Curtis's vision that we all be fit to serve and fit for life.
Is that what you hope everyone who comes in here, when they do come into this facility, be fit for life?
We like to say that we want people to come in here and be the best version of themselves, right? So we believe physical fitness gives us the energy to reach our potential, right? We're sharper mentally, emotionally, physically, and whatever we're put on this earth for, we can do it more effectively if we take care of ourselves. And that's what we want to communicate to everybody that comes in here, whether they're an elite athlete or whether they're out of shape and they've not been in a gym in 20 years. We don't care. We don't judge you. Come in here just as you are and let us help you become a better version of yourself.
Greg, you had something you wanted to ask?
We want to ask about the Veterans Center upstairs.
Upstairs, if you would like to elaborate on that.
Sure. In addition to Curtis Bartlett Fitness, this same group of doctors donated a house that we are converting into the Legacy House. And it will be a homeless shelter for veterans. And they're going to come and be able to get back on their feet work with the hospital here and with the gym. Once they get back on their feet, we'll be able to bring others in to now take that spot. And we're excited in 2022 and 2023 to now embark upon this next part of our vision, which is what we call the Legacy House, which will be a homeless shelter for veterans.
Perfect. And then upstairs will also be something, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so upstairs we will have cardiac rehab and PT and ortho from the hospital. We like to look at ourselves not just as a gym to come work out, but as a health center that cares about the whole person. So if somebody has had a cardiac event in their life and they are in rehab and they're finished insurance and physical therapy and they need a place to come and work out, we want to be partners with other healthcare providers in the community.
Okay, I have two questions. I know Duke's going to kill me, but look at Duke, he's more attractive than I am. As you and I talked on the phone, when Curtis first passed away, there was a lot of outside influence saying, we're going to make this happen. And it did.
Right.
You have never given up, and at the end of the day, the community of this area came together and made this happen.
Yes. In the very beginning, after Curtis's death, we had outside organizations that wanted to contribute towards a Curtis Bartlett Fitness Center. In fact, $500,000 was promised. That never came through. And so here we are 2 or 3 years later, and a facility is actually operational that is far beyond what that original vision would be. So one of the messages that's in all of this is to persevere through hard times and through trials. And so better days are coming, and this has not been easy, but through it all and through the community support, we now have a facility better than we originally envisioned right after Curtis's death.
My last question, short and sweet. What do you think Curtis would say seeing all this happen right now? What do you think he's thinking of you, what you guys are doing?
Yeah. I think if Curtis were to walk in today and see all of this, I think you know, his grin was from ear to ear, but I think that grin would be even bigger and better. And the first thing he would want to do would be to get on all of this equipment and to use it, because he loved fitness, he loved to work out, and you know, all of us work hard. I'm 62 and probably the best shape of my life, but I've to this day never had a workout tougher than when I worked out with my son. So I think the first thing he would say is, old man, you know, you've been slacking, you know, and he loved to push people to their limits and then beyond their limits. And I think one of the first things he would do after embracing the community and thanking them for their support would be right in here working out.